If you own a home in Big Bear Lake and you've been watching the market, wondering whether is now the right time to sell, whether prices are holding, whether buyers are still out there, this video is for you. I'm going to give you a real, honest, unfiltered look at what is happening right now. Not a rosy spin on things, not doom and gloom, just the actual numbers and what they mean for sellers trying to make smart decisions with a major asset. My name is Rachael Smith-Metters. I'm a broker associate with RE/MAX Big Bear. I've been selling real estate on this mountain community for over 12 years, and I live and work here full time. I watch this market from the ground, talking to buyers and sellers, walking through properties, watching what actually happens when your home hits the market. So let me tell you what I'm seeing. Big Bear Lake is a resort market. That means it behaves differently than a traditional primary residence market. And sellers who don't understand that dynamic often make a lot of costly mistakes. The buyers here are largely second home purchasers and vacation rental investors. They're not buying out of necessity. They're buying because they want to, because a cabin in the mountain fits a lifestyle that they are building, or because the rental income pencils out, or because they want a place that their family can come back to year after year. That means demand is tied to consumer confidence, disposable income, and interest rates in a more direct way than in markets where people have to buy because they need somewhere to live. The buyers are still out there. Families from the Inland Empire, Los Angeles, Orange County, San Diego have not stopped wanting a Big Bear cabin. What has changed is that they're more selective than they were in 2021 and 2022. The frantic offer sight unseen wave every contingency energy of the pandemic era is gone. Buyers today are taking their time, doing their inspections, reading the disclosures, and paying attention to price. That is not a market collapse. That is a market that has normalized. In a balanced Big Bear market, most homes sit anywhere between 30 and 90 days before going under contract, depending upon a certain price point, condition, and location. Properties that are priced sharply, prepared well, and photographed professionally are still moving faster than that. Properties that are overpriced or need obvious work are sitting longer. In some cases, a lot longer. The headline is not "the market is great" or "the market is bad." The headline is "execution matters more than it did when everything was selling no matter what." Pricing is where I see sellers make the most expensive mistake. There's a phenomenon that I call the rearview mirror problem. Sellers anchor to what a neighbor's place sold for in 2022 or early 2023. Those comps are very stale. Pricing based on peak era comparables and hoping a buyer will pay it tends to result in sitting on the market for months, then reducing anyway, and ultimately selling for less than you would have with correct day one pricing. Homes that sell quickly sell for more as a percentage of the list price than homes that go through multiple reductions. Buyers get suspicious when a listing has been sitting. They start wondering what is wrong. And when they come in low, the right approach is to look at what has actually sold in the last 60 to 90 days in the same neighborhood at a similar size and condition, and price based on that reality. Not where the market was, where it is. Now let me talk about what's selling and what's struggling, because it varies significantly across the valley. In Moonridge, inventory has been relatively tight, and well-presented homes near the ski slopes are moving reasonably well, especially anything with an active STR permit or in a eligible zone. In the village and along the lakefront, pricing is everything. True lake access with dock rights commands a premium, and buyers know the difference between that and a lake view property a few blocks from the water. Fawn skin has a character all of its own. Days on market run longer here because the buyer pool is smaller, but the right buyer will fall hard for a well-positioned property there. Sugarloaf has seen some softening with more inventory relative to demand, so sellers there need to be especially sharp on their price. Big Bear City is similarly price sensitive. This affects nearly every seller decision right now. The city of Big Bear Lake does not allow an STR to transfer the property automatically in all circumstances. If you're selling a home with an active STR permit, that permit is potentially one of the most valuable things about your listing. Buyers who want vacation rental income will pay a premium for a permitted property. If you're selling without an active permit, buyers need to understand that before they close, not after. Be upfront. It affects you legally and the filters for the right buyer. The buyer coming into Big Bear today is doing more homework than the buyer of 2021. They're running rental income projections. They're asking about HOA rules, fire insurance, availability, and water. Fire insurance is real in mountain communities. Some buyers have encountered difficulty getting coverage, which can affect financing. Getting ahead of that by having your insurance documentation ready and knowing current coverage options shows a buyer that you've been a responsible owner. If you've done fire mitigation work, defensible space clearing, ember-resistant vents, document it and disclose it. If it's a selling point, here's what sellers need to do practically. First, condition matters now more than during the frenzy years. Deferred maintenance is a negotiating lever for buyers. Every visible problem is an invitation for a lower offer. Walk your property before listing. Fix what you can. These are not expensive fixes, but they signal that the home has been cared for. Second, photography and presentation are non-negotiable. Mountain cabins photograph beautifully when it's done right. Professional photos, a twilight shot if the exterior earns it, and a video walkthrough for out-of-area buyers who are doing most of their evaluation online before they ever drive up the mountain. Third, be strategic about timing. Big Bear has pronounced seasonality. Summer is strong. Ski season brings a motivated buyer excited about the mountain lifestyle. If you have flexibility, list when your property shows at its best. Fourth, price it right from day one. A property priced correctly attracts more showings, more attention, and better offers. A property priced too high accumulates days on market and ends up in a worse negotiation position than if it had come out right. Work with your agent to do a real, current, honest, comparative market analysis. Price it to win. Fifth, be ready to respond quickly when you get an offer. Delays and hesitations can cause a deal to fall apart before it starts. Know your bottom line before you list it. Know what terms matter. Closing timelines, a rent back, a clean offer. Have your framework clear so that you can respond strategically when a real offer comes in. The Big Bear market rewards sellers who prepare, price accurately, present well, and move decisively. A qualified, serious buyer who loves Big Bear and is looking for the right property at the right price is absolutely out there right now looking at listings and scheduling showings. Be the listing that buyers fall in love with. If you want to talk through your specific property, whether it's in Moonridge, Fawnskin, Sugarloaf, Boulder Bay, Big Bear City, or anywhere else in the valley, I'm happy to do that. We'll look at the comps, talk through what preparation makes sense, discuss time, and figure out together whether now is your moment to move. And sometimes it's not. Call or text me at 909-744-2190 or find me at buyinbigbearlake.com. If this video was helpful, share it with somebody that you know who's thinking about making a move in or out of Big Bear. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.